Hello everybody, Anders here with another video. Today we are going to look at the newly revealed boss gameplay for Crimson Desert. We have 3 new boss videos released just a couple of hours ago. If you're not sure what Crimson Desert is an open world RPG game that has been developed by Pearl Abyss for the past 7 years and should be releasing early next year. The game runs on Pearl Abyss's own in-house Black Space engine, so it does not run on Unreal Engine as many other modern titles seem to do. It revolves around the main character Cliff and his band of mercenaries, the Greymane Free Company. All the gameplay we will see today will be of Cliff only. Combat is focused on your main weapons and grapple abilities, knockdown abilities, blocking, countering, heavy attacks, dodging, parrying, mounting large monsters to move around and deal damage, similar to Dragon's Dogma in that way. The swordplay looks like an improved version of the current Black Desert Online system. This game is single player only so far, with no information of whether or not it will gain any multiplayer elements in the future. From the previous boss video I've made, we know we have a stamina bar that will consume while you dodge, while you block. There is terrain physics, meaning the field around you is going to change depending on what you do, depending on what the boss does. A blizzard, for example, will cause greater snow accumulation. The boss slamming their claws into the ground will cause grooves on the ground. Trees can be destroyed by attacks. There's a lot of detail in the combat here. You also have a resource meter that allows you to execute special skills. Sometimes it's going to be a palm attack like a monk, which will temporarily cripple your opponent. Sometimes you can slow down time while shooting an arrow in the middle of the air. Other times it's an ultimate wrestling move to finish a boss. Not sure exactly how we replenish this resource outside of using consumables, but hopefully we do learn more. We do seem to see it slowly replenishing over time, so it might just be a passive resource that allows you to use special abilities every so often in a fight. Cliff also has the ability to morph in mid-air into a crow or raven of sorts. This allows him to slow down his fall when you get launched into the air by enemy attacks. There is magic involved outside of the pure melee and ranged combat we've seen, but we know very little recent information on that. We do know it is part of the game. At some stage, I'm sure they'll show it. For the Queen Stoneback Crab, which is a nod to a boss in BDO, which is nice to see, this fight requires you to climb on the back of the boss and attack 3 weak points while avoiding the geysers on the shell. For the Staglord and Reed Devil fights, we see bosses will only appear at certain times of the day. We also see quick time events for the first time in the cutscene. With this fight, we see bosses can get staggered, but they can also perform knockdown moves on you if they are humanoid. For the Reed Devil, we see a much faster boss utilizing very familiar ninja skills from Black Desert Online. In this fight, we see the importance of knockdown and stagger abilities to slow down the boss enough to deal more damage. You can also see that we can parry skills with our sword if we time it right. Some bosses seem to have multiple phases, with each phase adding more attacks to their pattern. Sometimes a phase will need you to destroy weak points, like in the Reed Devil fight. Other times it is more straightforward. At times we can also see that you can pick up weapons from the battlefield to use, but so far we don't know much about how they would function. Story-wise, we also don't know much, but from the little we've seen, I compare it to more of Witcher in style, if we need to compare it to a Western game. Voice acting and dialogue is fairly good. Even during the fights, the boss will be talking to you. They add a layer of intrigue, I think, to the bosses and give them a bit of a glimpse into their backstory. Graphically, this looks like it's running on console, if I'm honest, but again, we know very little about that. I say it is running on console because it looks like the game is running on medium settings, but what I've seen from BDO, what we've seen from Crimson Desert in earlier iterations and trailers, how the light reflecting on characters changes depending on your setting is very similar to the way BDO and lighting works when you change settings there. This is pure speculation on my part, but it is live on the demo floor in the Crimson Desert booth in Cologne, Germany, if you are there at the event and you want to see for yourself. The effects, I think, are sometimes a little too bright, but at least in BDO, which is a much older version of the Black Space engine Pearl Abyss is using here, you can turn down effects completely, you can turn off motion blur, and overall tweak the game visually to how you like it. I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay here. Let me know what you think about the fights. If you played BDO, what do you think about the combat? And stay tuned on the channel for more Crimson Desert news. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.
Devil of the Reed Fields, I have come to claim your head.
Show yourself, coward!
You would take such a pitiful life as mine? Well, you're certainly not the first to try. My own father, if one can call him that. came desperately seeking his bastard boy, when no sons were left of his noble line. But when he took one look at my leprous face, he called me a devil. Tried ending my life. So shuffle off this mortal coil and join your mother, dog of death.
His tricks are getting the better of me. Something around here has been muddling my mind.
You enjoy my company so much, let us tarry a while.
Why would you die?
Care to guess?
The mask.
This dance shall resume some other day. Running again? Allow this poor man a brief respite, and look to your own health as well, until we meet again. Is this the place Diedrich mentioned?
Ho! Look how the heavens smile upon us. Captain?
This is what you were talking about.
Aye. A veritable crown of jewels, fit for a queen. Look how they sparkle with splendor. Bursts of brilliant ruby flame. Shades of cerulean that put the sea to shame. Streaks of sunlight striking stone, dappling the earth with viridian hues. Ah! How could anyone tire of such a sight?
Don't ask me. You've got the pickaxe.
What? Oh, it's trembling! My excitement made manifest has moved me most literally!
Diedrich!
Another intruder dares to covet my hoard. None but I are worthy to wield such wealth. This writhing worm doubted me. So I swiftly dispelled him of his doubt. It seems you require a similar lesson. No, this cannot be. If I am no longer worthy, then who can bear such burden? The weight of this crown